The last thing I'd like to cover is history. And remember that history is under the develop module. Now to get back to my left and right panels, I can click on the tab key. And then while I have this picture selected, go to the develop module so that it opens there. Now let's see what's under history. I can see that I have 3 steps under history. The first one is creating the virtual copy. The second one is the contrast, and the third is black clipping. It's the 2 changes we made to our original picture. If I go back to create virtual copy, it's the original picture from which we created a virtual copy. This is my virtual copy before any changes added to it. We added some contrast and it looked like this, and then we added some blacks, and the final result was this picture. So it's great that all my steps in history are being recorded. Now let me make further changes, not because I think the image needs any changes, but just to show you that even if you add 1 million changes under the history panel, they all are preserved and nothing gets lost. So let me go ahead and make random changes. Actually, let me just add exposure, recovery, fill lights. You see, every time I'm making a change, you see the changes being added in the history steps. Let me add some cold temperature, some clarity, add some vibrance. We hardly see anything from the picture anymore, but that's okay because we have the original picture, right? This is the original picture, and this is the last step we had reached to, which we liked. So we are still safe. We are always safe. Even if we make weird changes to a picture, we never lose what we had originally. Everything is preserved under the history steps. Now, the beauty of Lightroom is that since there's no concept of saving, everything is saved automatically without really saving. Let me show you what this means. I'm going to go ahead and quit Lightroom now and then open it back, and you will see that all the history steps have been preserved and nothing gets lost. So let me go ahead and do that. I'm hitting Command Q for quit, and then I'm going to skip this time and then go back to my overflow and launch Lightroom, and it opens back to the last catalog I was working on, the very last picture I was working on, the develop module that I was on, and it shows me that all my history steps have been preserved, even these last changes that I made. So everything is kept and nothing gets lost. And remember, as I said in a previous tutorial, if you happen to like one of the history steps, you can just select that and then go ahead and take a snapshot of it. So click on this and then hit the plus sign and call this favorite red flower, for example. Hit create, and then that step is preserved. So if one day you happen to be on a different history step, but you remember that you had liked something in particular that you had made to this picture, a particular change that you had made, you can go under snapshots and find it there.